Hey guys, Anthony, 4x4 Diesel. This is part 2 on this 1KZ with 200 and... I never remember the Ks, did you notice that? I'm always asking someone. 220K, what year is it? It's a bloody it'll be an 04 or something like that, I don't know. Something like that, 04, 05. Let's put it out there though.
It's 05.
05? Excellent. Last of the best of the 1KZs. 1KZ is an awesome engine, but like I said, all the engines have pitfalls. Now, how much time do we spend on this? These are the considerations. At the moment, what the guys have been doing is using compressed air and blowing. Obviously, there's some access to the ports there. Having a look with the camera. There's some different things, different techniques they've been using over the years. But one of the main ones is if you turn the... Here we go. Get ready for a mister. So...
Coming up the piston.
Okay, so this is one technique using the compressed air. So we've got the camera in one hole and air in there and turn the engine over. And the idea is, if you actually work out where the valve is, right?
Is that it?
Can you see on the camera, yeah?
Yeah, just this little speck right here.
I might come over in a minute. But if you work out when the valve's open on, you know, say the inlet side, for example, and closed on the exhaust side, and you blow into the port at the right time, you'd hope that's just, you know, it's got nowhere to go. If you're blowing here and it's closed at this side, you know, exhaust valve's closed, and you're blowing in here, then it should just blow out the inlet if the inlet valve's open. So you've just got to get your stroke right, right? This one's closed. You're blowing air in there, it's got to blow out the inlet side with enough air quantity. If you've got a big, you need a big tube, right, with a big hole in the middle, not the small ones, they don't really get the job done. You need a heap of air bursting into that cylinder, and it should just shoot out there, right? But the problem that can be happening as well is if it's depending which one you're in, it could be shooting out there, hitting there, and then going bang into another one, right? So how much time do you spend either doing this, or do you say, you know what, let's just pull the inlet manifold off, get that out of the way. That's more work. That's going to give it a clean area to shoot out. That sounds worthwhile as well. But it's all time, and it just adds more time to the job, more work. What do you do? And then the other consideration is, well, remember these little tips, they're tiny and they broke off. So they're very brittle and crumbly and small and whatever. But not so much, because all the ones I've got in my container, they're still, the tips that fall off, they're still quite hard. So when the engines are not as old and they're not as brittle, these glow plugs, that's when they're more likely to do damage and burn a hole through the piston. When they're kind of crumbly, that they're that crumbly that you're lifting it out really gently and bits and pieces fall off, and we're seeing small bits and pieces on the camera sometimes, maybe it's a matter of stop wasting time, put it back together, start it up, and just let the piston smash the things, because there's not going to be much left of them. You know, it might sound dodgy, but you've got to weigh up what is the best, most, you know, what's the best option here? You know, how much cha-ching, 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 cha-ching hourly rate? We've got, you know, 2 or 3 people here sort of mucking around, one turn the air, blowing air, cha-ching, 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 you know, hourly rate. We'd love to sit there and, hey, let's do this all week, right? We're going to, you know, cha-ching, cha-ching. But I'll tell you what, it gets boring, and we don't want to take your money for stupid things, if you know what I mean. We're trying to do the right thing here. So let us know in the video, what do you reckon? Keep blowing air, mucking around, pull off the manifold, or put it back together. There's your 3 options, or anything else. I'll be looking in the comments. Let's go around and have a look at the camera and see what we can see. Around this side at the camera, let's have a look. Let's get all close and cozy here. Hey mate, social distancing 1.5 meters, mate. What are you all doing here? Anyway, seeing the picture of the picture in picture, right? Right in the middle there. I'm going to try and point it out to you. See that little dot right in the middle, just there at the end of my finger? Right, now what we're going to do, I don't know, is that it or not? It's hard, it's so hard to see. Do you want to blow it with the air? Whenever you're ready, mate, whatever you're going to do, let's see if it moves. Yep, gone, see? So I reckon that's a spec that's that small. Bugger that, I'm not even going to waste time getting that. I want something big to be coming out. Now, where's the big part? If there's no big part left, if we do this to, so we don't want to do this to all of them, because 2 of them, we don't want to, glow plugs go in all right, whatever, you know. Exactly. So, so what's happening here is the engine's getting turned over by hand, and there is a piece of glow plug in a cylinder somewhere. So we're not just chasing our tail going, oh, you know, could have gone here, there. Something definitely still in there. Once it's clear, then we're almost happy to put it back together, because we've spent enough time. I think that's a fair balance, if you know what I mean. That's the best you can really do. as I said, you can't sit here for days doing this. You know, thousands of dollars trying to get a, you know, it's just money towards the rebuild that could be inevitable. I mean, you know, you can see those cracks there. You know, are they going to eventuate into anything? Probably not for hundreds of thousands of Ks, but you don't know. But each time, so as you get to the end, it's going a little bit further. So there's a possibility that it's, without too much force, they're crumbling and crushing sort of thing. So if that happens, then that's a bonus. So we're just going to keep the air and the working it backwards and forwards, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so it's number 2 and 4 that have the problem with the missing glow plug tip. So moving along to port 4 in case the issue's there. Here's another little system here. There's a lot of homemade inventions and gadgets here that have helped over the years. This is the cordless drill with a whippersnipper cord. So stand clear, put your safety glasses on. The idea is because once you've turned the engine and it's tight, the little tip could be pressed into the head or the piston. So you need to sort of get it in there and get some whippersnip it out of place, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense. Lots of little ideas going on here. Hey mate, when you finish whippersnipping there, can you come and do my edges? I think I'm out of whippersnipper line. Actually, Aldi's got it on special. She showed me in the catalogue, mate. Aldi's got the whippersnipper line on special. Yeah, well, don't worry, we're having a laugh too, you know. It looks like one of those funny things. Have a look at these guys with their whippersnipper cord, but I tell you what, that's what works.
Get a bit excited, quick, let's see it before we lose. Oh, no, don't let it go.
There it is, there it is. Oh, there's that little piece that we want. There it is. You dirty little rat. Now, that's what we don't want staying in the engine, right? So, get it out, boys, get it out. All right, so long story short, you know, you can see the new injectors and glow plugs are, well, there's one injector yet to go in still, but the glow plugs are in. There's 2 injectors to go in, actually, because the seats that came out, we need to replace those. Well, you don't need to, but that's what we recommend once they're out. That's these little suckers. They need to be reinstalled because the old ones came out, remember? See the old ones? Like the old injectors, right? You don't have to, that's not a normal replacement. It's just because they came out to get this little sucker out. So yes, it came out. There you can go. You wouldn't want that banging around in your engine, would you, if you could have the choice of getting it out? Now the other one must have blown out or must have went somewhere because it's clear to turn the engine over. There's no noise when blowing with compressed air, so you kind of have to assume you can't pull the head off in case there's one there, can you? So yeah, it looks like this job, well, it's not complete, but the hard part's complete. Took about, probably from that last bit of video, about 15, 20 minutes, half an hour. So there's a fair bit of time spent, but the final blow and vac, didn't actually hear it come out, but we checked the vacuum and the little piece was sitting on top of all the rubbish, just what we wanted. Now, you're probably thinking, what about the other one? Well, that's a good question because it's nowhere to be found. Key thing, it's not in the cylinder, which is good. Nowhere to be found anywhere else. So I don't know how many days we went to search for before we give it up. But so as far as we know, it's all clear. We've definitely got one out. The other one's probably gone flying out somewhere, or could have gone out the other. Anything could happen. Who knows where it went? But that's a video. What else do you? That's it, isn't it? So yeah, anything else you want to add?
We turned the engine over several times. There was no obstruction. And we put the inspection camera down the inlet manifold as well. There was nothing around there.
Yep.
So pretty confident.
All right, well, that's a video, guys. If you liked it, please give it the thumbs up, and you know the deal. Subscribe, turn the bell on, and share the videos, especially all these 1KZ glow plug type videos. What I'm going to do after lunch is make a playlist. If there isn't, so I'm going to go check the playlist. I'm going to go see if there's one there for 1KZs and all this glow plug stuff. If there isn't, I'm going to make one. If there is, I'm going to add these couple of videos we've just done in there. And so keep your eye out, check the playlists. A lot of important information there. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.